Hello, fellow foreigners. It's Emily. It's Peter. We're Hello, Uncle Foreigner. We are living in China. We are not discovering China, but we do want to discover you by subscribing. No, you subscribe. You discover us. How did that work? I don't know.
We'll all discover each other.
Yeah, and then
It's
we'll
like
give
the
you
70s in here.
we'll give you some advice. What kind of advice, though?
It's the Crap Advice from China show. Is it true that a black hole isn't a hole at all? I watched a TV show on this fact. And that's their question.
that's all they.
Yeah, and this is the first answer. Just to clarify, is why are you asking on people? Why are you asking people on here for? People on here can barely figure out how to get a visa for China, let alone how a black hole.
Yeah, what
works.
kind of forum is this that they would be?
This is the eChina Cities Answers Forum.
Is it because China is soaring past America in the space program?
They have like a space launch to Mars, I think, this week, depending on when you're watching this. Maybe last week.
How current was this question? Are they afraid they're going to get sucked into a black hole?
Well, I mean, they're more, it seems to me I would parse this as more concerned about the composition of a black hole. And it is like, if you've imagined space is full of dirt,
Okay.
maybe that, like, yeah, what do you think a hole in
They're like planting
space means? Like, no, it's not
an actual.
It's not a golf hole. It's not an absence of dirt, unless all of space is a hole.
I mean, you just opened up a bigger question than. Even,
I mean, let's get existential, man.
Yeah, how big of a hole do you need to throw humans into?
How big of a hole?
How many
6 feet is standard, I think.
Yeah.
How big can a hole get before it stops being a hole and is just space?
About 3.
Like, is the Grand Canyon still a hole?
Yes. No. Is it a divot?
Well,
I mean,
is there a giant somewhere that's going to come along and kick the grass back into the Grand Canyon?
Could be.
Fill it in?
Does a hole need an exit point? Is that what makes a black hole?
That's a good question, and no.
Okay.
I mean, that's not what makes a black hole, but I don't think a hole needs...
Well, the black hole, like...
All holes have bottoms.
All holes, a black hole, nah, I'm stuck like a parrot. All holes. Doesn't a black hole like spin out into like infinite molecule?
I mean, a black hole is a collapse of gravity so strong that
like
nothing,
some of your friends.
Yeah, that nothing can escape from it. So like even light is sucked in, and that's why you do get that spiral pattern, because it's getting flushed down the gravity drain there, which I guess like all our English metaphors are about the absence of space, but it's not the absence of space. It is actually, I think, highly
dense of space.
High density.
Space dense.
I was gonna say highly massed, but I don't think that's a word.
I don't know about that.
Crap science from Hello, Uncle Foreigner.
Well,
but also, like, what do you need to know for?
And on a China board.
Yeah.
I think is the real key of why
is
we're
there
addressing this. We're not a science channel.
Black hole. Like, where would they put it?
There's a lot of those deep caves.
That's true. We live in a cavey, limestoney.
We're in a very dense hole area.
Yeah. Do we live inside a black hole?
We could. Sometimes you can't like see out because the clouds are.
That's true. We could live in a black hole and not even know it. I mean, there's all kinds of sci-fi about getting sucked into a black hole, but we don't know for real what's inside one.
Isn't that like we could all be like a molecule under a giant's thumbnail?
Yeah.
But again, why China? Why? Noodles to you.
Noodles to you.
You're watching Hello Foreigner, and that was some video that we just made. Leave a comment and tell us a story, or share with us on your Twitters. here is a video we think you'd like, and the YouTube algorithm thinks you'd like this one. Subscribe, you squirrels, and keep watching. Noodles to you.